and welcome to Simulacra Studios presents Trinity Continuum Aeon ASIYAH. I am your humble story guide, Scott. These are my cast members. All of our shit is on screen. When last we left our freelance scions, they had come back from a very contentious job wherein some sort of probably alien biotech monster was released. And they kind of just left it kind of squiggling out in space with very little to latch on to. Thank God it's not telekinetic, so it's just kind of out there. And that station is just kind of floating there. But, you know, the people in charge of it probably figured that out. And then they kind of got their bearings and their hooks into Absolute Zero. The Bobo, yet to receive a new name, little Bobo, has been about halfway fixed up to be a decent ship. All the materials for the repair and reconfiguration of the ASIYAH have been ferried over, and that process is ongoing. You guys kind of get an update that, roughly month-ish time of reconfiguration, the ship can make itself look more normal, at the expense of losing its quick reconfiguration capability. So you guys will have to decide where it stands on crew space versus cargo space. And we also figured out what happens when you don't buy off the complication for the boost penalty. So Damian figured that one out.
I am the dumbest smart man ever.
You were doing dumb science.
Dumb science. And our resident Clairsentient golden boy got a little deeper into the Starlight Mantra cult, or, free religious organization, what have you. And we left him on having a revelation, buried memory of a conversation in which the phrase, "it's a mimetic virus," came back to you as you were studying this, as your Clairsentient was screaming at you that something was very, very wrong about this particular mantra. And that is where we will return. As you you're in this kind of lower level yoga space. There's about half a dozen people here, including the group leader who has handed you this mantra, and they seem to be vibing pretty well. Like you.
And I'm gonna just cursorily say that I know I'm guessing none of these are psychics around. These are all normal.
These are all normal people.
Okay, so can I if I stop saying it, they'll know something's amiss. If I don't stop saying it, something
you don't have a condition on you yet.
So I feel like I can stop talking if I want to.
Yes.
For now.
Like your Clairsentient warned you in time to stop it from from getting into your head, essentially. And you guys are scions, you guys receive and you have sisters, one of the, there's a thing in Aeon called Project Rewrite. One of its main functions is to scour through the surviving media from the Nova and Aberrant War era, because some Novas were smart enough to just create thought viruses that could stay alive completely unpowered, buried into subliminal messages. This is not so much an active power, but a creation of inhuman genius.
So, actually, I don't think I asked about them specific. Is the mantra what language is it in? Is it a series of tones? Is it actual language?
It's a combination of there are different versions of it. They have different languages of it. They have a version in English. The two main are English and Chinese. But you do as your analysis, you realize that the language can be modulated, the sub-vocalizations and the tones, the alms and whatnot, those remain the same amongst the language versions. So you're pretty sure that's the carrier wave.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep at it, but at a very, very specific point where I feel it coming to the close of the mantra, I'm going to make my throat pop as if I had a snot bubble.
Okay.
And I don't care if it drives everyone else around me. I'm not going to make it very loud, but I'm not going to complete the final.
Okay. So you're not going to.
I'm going to disrupt it on me.
Okay.
By
You're totally able to do that. Give me no, that's not a thing anymore. Give me a persuasion roll.
yeah, sure.
If integrity was a skill anymore, I'd say that would be an integrity roll.
I'm glad it isn't, because I lack it entirely. Well, dang.
One, you successfully disrupt things. Like, you try to make it subtle and quiet, but like it more becomes an actual legitimate hacking cough. And like,
I'll apologize and excuse myself if someone makes eyes.
I mean, like you get the eyes of like, if you're gonna have a coughing fit, get the fuck out and handle it, kind of thing.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna stand up and then get out of there, and apologize. Just make the apology hand up.
They're more concerned with you being disruptive than they are with you.
Yeah, leaving. Yeah, so I'll just get out. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I will wait it out.
Okay.
I will wait this out. I will apologize to the person in charge, who I'm assuming is not, again, it's just some low-level person.
It's a guy.
And I will let them know that I'm going to go make sure that before if I'm invited back, which I'm not going to assume I am, but I'll say, if you'll have me again, I'll make sure to go to the clinic and make sure to get whatever.
The body reacts as it reacts. Just, please.
It was intense.
Yeah.
It is very intense. It was my first time. It was very intense.
Indeed. Just, if there's a problem going on, you should absolutely getting it fixed up. It is important that focus is maintained. And
I'm allowed to keep in out of play. I'm allowed to keep the I'm gonna I memorize the mantras. There's no way. So
the words are easy enough to memorize.
The sounds
are a little, because they're not because they are, as opposed to normal meditations where it's more about the intent and the whatnot. These are very specific kind of musical notations that are a little hard to get your head around without reading it.
Huh. Okay, so I guess am I allowed to take it with me?
Yeah, you're allowed to take it.
All right, fuck yeah. Good enough for me.
I do say we recommend that you study it on your own, but you should definitely have a few successful complete sessions before you practice it on your own.
Absolutely, you're right. I wouldn't want to go too deep and then not have anyone to.
Yeah, I mean we're here together. That's part of the reason why we do these communally.
The energy of the room is important. I can tell.
Yeah. It's good that you understand. Please check yourself out.
I'm so sorry about that. I just should not drink milk at lunch. I know, it's crazy.
Cool.
I should really thought.
And they begin to clear out because they don't have this space all the time.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to do some science on that when I get back. But when I come back in that evening, I slap it down and these sons of bitches made a cognito hazard.
Gross. What?
It's a thought virus. If you make these tones enough, after about the sixth try, I'm not sure how it works, but it'll start getting inside of your brain and doing something.
Ew.
Not sure what yet. I pulled back before it got bad.
Would that go such a space case?
I imagine that that might just be a person who's attracted to this kind of thing, so you never know. But I don't.
When you curly and eye him, you did say that he had a mental condition. He had obsessive compulsive disorder.
Right, that's right. Yes, when you looked at the guy who handed, I think it might instill a compulsion to continually do the thing do some sort of compulsory thing, like you said. So
if you would keep doing the mantra,
you probably want to keep doing the mantra,
so it'll reinforce its way in more.
There are systems.
That would make sense.
Yeah, I mean, there are plenty of religions out there that want people to waste away repeating the same words over and over again as they starve. All over history. Money, power, usual stuff. There might not be anyone. They might not even realize. Well, I doubt one would just I doubt someone doesn't know that this is happening.
Well, given that, that
Well, I can guarantee you Kimmy knows it's happening.
yes. Might not know why. She might just know that it is and is beneficial
For her.
cult.
Maybe. Or
Yeah.
it's the Nova that made it,
Who knows?
which would be awful.
Where are you guys having this conversation?
Oh, in the ASIYAH.
Yeah. Oh, on the street, wherever we can overhear us.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell Nova if you're in the bar. All right, so yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna have to go back. I gotta figure out a way to do the mantra without disrupting it, or they're not, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to muscle my way into meeting the head honcho without, because I don't think I could bribe them. Probably not. Probably. I haven't tried, but I don't want to like burn that bridge. Huh. Think about it. So what you guys got going on?
No. Bummer. Got the ship a bit more got to perform on over a little more comfortable. Also, need a new name for it.
You'll definitely need it before you fly it again.
So, open to suggestions. If people have any. I don't like worry about it too much now.
Generic thing to come up with, honestly. Something that just nobody's going to remember, even if they notice it.
Super generic ship names for like a
Play it, Damon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good.
super generic ship names for a privately owned vessel that is, being run by a bunch of miscreants. Super subtle ones, or
I'm just saying, if somebody pings it, then
what I was.
The Painted Lady.
sure.
Starlight Express.
Probably that one.
Moonshot.
Galaxy Express 999. No.
That'll be our number, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, this is a reference I understand. Excellent.
So what are we naming the Bobo? We name here.
I do like stupid Starlight Express.
Okay.
Why not? I mean, sure. Does everyone like Starlight Express? I think everyone loves Starlight Express. What?
All right. Well, there's got to be.
Or we could just even Starlight.
I need a name. This is y'all shit.
This is us. No, I need to be all. We gotta look Scott. I guess.
I know. You could just be the Starlight.
Okay.
That's real generic.
It's pretty generic. Yeah, who cares about Starlight?
Flies it. So, it's kind of your.
It is
You
yours.
just made the Bobo, the Starlight, your ship. So, it's kind of your ship because,
Yeah.
Flying it and whatnot, I don't think any of us can do.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of just a piece of shit floating in space. If you're not.
Yeah, it's Starlight. Generic.
But I will always remember that it was the Lauren Boebert. Little Bobo.
Well,
It's hard to get that it's the Bobo.
we can't ever forget the little Bobo. We're going to probably accidentally keep calling it the time. So people will just have to forgive us for that.
I'm just seeing like the caricature style ship, and it's just got her face on the side, and it's their mucking vape.
See, every time I imagine, because you guys can say little Bobo, I imagine a little clown face on the front. Then
Actually, I got it. It's actually a hologram of the sunglasses coming down onto her face and a joint rising up to her lip because
So I'll admit, all that I keep picturing whenever we have little Bobo is the world's shittiest riff on the Neon Cat.
Her fake. Well, I was on a vape instead of a Pop-Tart.
It's the pup.
Yeah, the rolling smoke. All right. Yeah. You're a monster, Lauren Boebert. I'm not fun as you.
suck.
Anyway, so we rename Little Bobo to the Starlight.
yeah,
It gets registered in the system. And yeah, that gets done.
If we're having that evening report in, that Damian will sort of bring up. So I guess while you were almost getting yourself infected by a cognito hazard, I may have figured out what happens if you dabble a little bit the wrong way in...
Mild cognito hazard?
No,
Not so cognito hazard?
no.
Okay.
Just figured out what happens when you maybe kind of don't achieve what you're trying to with your psi abilities on board.
Curly and I.
Make a roll.
Damn it.
We're in one piece still.
It's not terrible. It's not fun. It's not terrible.
That's 2 successes.
In addition to the psionic dysfunction causing a number of mental conditions, which like your Vitakinesis knows, like you can temporarily heal them, but the true root of those is psionic dysfunction. It's not going to change until Damian balances his aptitudes.
Yeah.
You see like a physical psi condition of a sort of a blockage of his psi flow. It's very minor. You could clear up easily.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can get that done.
Please.
So don't fuck up while we're on the ship.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not terrible if you do, but I figured it was better to figure it out now. Instead of...
I will say, while you have the condition, you don't have to worry about the complication. Like it's done what it's done.
Have I figured that out?
Yeah. With her curling eyeing you, like you get like it's not the thing that is affecting all of you on the ship does not affect Damian while they have this condition on it.
Cool beans.
So when are we going to talk about the fact that you're like scared to shit to leave the ship?
That's 4. So
You clear it away. And then that hanging complication comes back.
I'm not like, I have zero judgment. Like, I really don't. I'm not, it's more of a worry because I just don't want you to be uncomfortable and upset while we're out on missions.
I have been uncomfortable and upset, whenever I have been out on missions for just about as long as we've been working together. This is the first time any of you have ever figured it out.
And I'm not questioning your abilities while on a mission. What I'm saying is, it can't be good for you to feel that way.
I'm perfectly fine doing what I do.
would it feel better if you didn't feel this crushing pressure all the time?
Okay. Let's talk about this let's not talk about this as something that needs to be like corrected from like a psychiatrist's couch. This comes from an imbalance of your aptitudes, correct? Like the way you have developed your psionic powers, right, has just sort of made you a little bit more susceptible to intrusive thoughts and problems like that. So one might say, like, is there a quick and easy bit of solution to a type of like focusing in on your teleportation abilities that you haven't quite sharpened yet?
I don't particularly feel a need to.
Okay, well, it's just going to make things a little more difficult if we have to link up and do like crazy complicated stuff if we're not used to it like you are. That's really what it comes down to. So we can either do training to where we get used to that feeling together. Like we can do that for now. Like,
Close to that.
but, I don't think it would be, I think it might just be easier for you to, I don't know what I don't know a lot about teleportation. It's actually one of the I haven't read up on that. Wasn't really in the list. But if there's something, you can start practicing toward, it's something we can worry about in time. We can just work on it. It's not a huge deal right now. Until it gets one of a shot. Then it might be a big deal. We'll have to revisit it if it gets one of a shot or something.
It's a concern.
Your concerns are noted.
That's all.
Ship speaks up because, they're here. Of course, they might not have been here the whole time, but I will note, I do have records of Novas that I've interacted with in the past who can personally teleport as opposed to your portal opening. They tend to not get shot as much because they cannot be where the bullet is. And I just have to mention that as a positive to your well-being.
We do like that.
And hey, upside, you made us think a second time about fighting that tentacle monster. By that I mean me. because I thought immediately saw tentacles, saw red, get out the gun.
No offense, you could actually use a little bit of anxiety and or paranoia sometimes to humble your ass.
I don't see how this is about me, but I'll take. I'll take it. I'll take it because you're hurting. I'll take it because you're hurting. No, I'm done now. I'm done.
All right, conversation's closed.
Yeah, it's done now.
I've exhausted this dialogue tree.
I'm gonna go see this neato hazard in my room so I can forget about.
All right. You are fairly certain with. I'm assuming you douse the adjudicator, the adjuster every night.
I am. It cost me 0 to do so. So yeah, she gets hourly check-ins.
Yeah. You are fairly certain she is a couple of days out from the from absolute zero space. Her ship is getting close, so you're probably want to form a strategy about that.
Yeah, have I heard it all, friend Sam?
Sam, yeah, I mean, if you stay in contact with Sam, he does contact you fairly regularly about, what's the plan, boss?
Shit, I knew I was supposed to keep some money to get Sam out of here. Shoot, I knew I forgot something.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm gonna fix that. Shit, I am not fit to lead. Huh.
We didn't want to give him any money.
Oh, we definitely don't want to do that. I'm not feeding. We're not feeding the machine. We're not. I think what's just going to have to happen is the adjuster is going to just have to show up, and
Are they gonna kill him?
No. We don't do that to people. We just give them even worse assignment. I mean, you can be fired. It's not really like, I've never known my family to just straight up execute someone who was just like, no problem.
So they're either going to send him to an even worse position than he's in, or fire him and take away, I guess, his only life's goal.
I mean, yeah, but his life's goal sucks, so,
I mean, that might be a better outlet.
honestly, I mean, he'll probably just end up joining a criminal gang here or become like do something stupid here on the station, unless they transport him home.
Become like a mob chaplain.
Yeah,
That happens, right?
great. I think so. I don't know. That's like
Sounds worse.
Okay, I've read too many books. So yeah, I don't.
The creature man is a genre.
I got it. Look, we just need to figure out what else. What did he want to be as a little boy? This is gonna be so depressing.
It's not as if they were so depressed.
Something else.
No, you don't understand these people. You don't understand.
Really wanted to be just.
You wanted to be this as a kid, or you wouldn't be doing this right now.
Oh no,
Because the pay can't be good.
Calling for a reason.
Oh, God. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shelve this one until she's... by the way, I put up a small board in the closet where the portal is. There's just a...
So you just reach Mars through the portal Mars.
Dot, absolute 0. It doesn't really. It's just slowly getting checked off every time she gets closer. It's like, I'm going to wait until she's here at about 2 days, out from...
Hey.
To start thinking about what we're doing about her.
Look, if this guy's gonna lose the one thing that he's always wanted to be, we need to give him another reason to live.
Well, yeah, otherwise he'll just turn into a mass shooter or something.
Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. He just needs a new direction.
I know, but yeah.
Right, if we start suggesting it to him right now, that's going to go over pretty well. I'm fairly sure that you remember how kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah, no, I remember the guns pointing at me before we could even enter, so...
Talking about that. Wow.
Yeah.
You wonder why I don't like to go?
I don't want to have a deep emotional conversation with this man, but if I have to do it, I guess I'm going to have to do it.
I mean... I wanted to.
I know. It's just...
Go shepherd your flock.
I hate it. I hate this and I hate you.
Yeah, you wanted this.
No, I didn't.
You went there.
I
his face to get out of it. I don't think that's
I ran millions of miles from it. I don't know how much further I can go. Well, I could go to another, like, sign of the galaxy.
We did that. They're
Went on a
still
shelter.
here.
I just...
Poor innocent guy.
He's far from innocent. Don't even.
He's still a preacher who grudges feeding the poor.
Yeah.
So, you know, is what it is. I don't want to handle that right now. I'm just going to be honest with everybody. I don't want to handle it.
Do you want to... Financially, do you want to help dig him out of the hole?
Oh, listen, if the man's willing to takes a little bit of cash and run, I'll burn my own, like, every credit I have just to get the guy off the station and to, like...
Totally not what I meant, but okay.
But in terms of, like, fixing the ministry's problems on the station, no, we can't. Well, that's burning a pile of money. Like, yeah, I would... If we
need your dad.
Well, yeah, and it all filters up to him anyway. And also, if we could turn it into a proper soup kitchen, I would love to, but I just don't see that happen.
Yeah. It's really severe, guys, MO.
Unless because to find out if Golden Ministries owns that space or rents. Because if it owns that space, then we might be able to fuck around.
Somebody give me a humanities roll.
Indeed.
Yeah, not me.
I got it. Guys, I got it. Let's please, voice in the back of my head, tell me. Voice in the back of my head, why I failed.
You want to use some of that?
Yeah, let's burn 2 momentum to turn that into a basic success. Let's spend all the momentum.
So, you feel like this is starting to, like, cause you some mental distress. And, like, you need to take a walk. And you're walking through the station, just kind of, like, clearing your head, and you just kind of, like, you stop for a second because you have to, like, wait for like a cargo thing to pass. You stop and just in a moment of just, like, synchronicity and serendipity, you just look up at where you are, and you see the symbol of the Aeon Trinity, of the local chapter house of the Aeon Trinity, Hope, Sacrifice, Unity. You're like, oh, an actual philanthropic organization.
Right.
Like, right, it actually helps people.
Right. They're not actually commie devils. Right. They're not commie devils. Fuck, they're not commie devils. Sorry, pre-programming. Because the AI just told me she thinks the AI is like commie devils. Nova, a bunch of aberrant worshipping devils, actually. Who eat kids.
But, like, you're pretty sure they have, like, if you want to turn this place into an actual soup kitchen, you're pretty sure they have the wherewithal to help make that happen. Like, this is their thing. Actually helping people
is their thing. And I forgot there are people in the world who do things to actually help people. See, that's...
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, so in the course of looking through the books, I would know whether we rent or own that space, correct?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's somewhere in between. It's like they have, like, a contracted lease, where, like, it's essentially like they because of the nature of the station that you're on, like, it is very hard to actually own pieces of it. Because it's part of a whole, and, you know, there are systems that have to be overridden in case of, like, there's problems that need to be fixed. So, like, actual legit ownership is very, very rare. But essentially a lease contract that is effectively an ownership contract. It's along the lines of, like, you know, because of an initial investment, your monthly payments are so low they're negligible.
Gotcha. So we have the space kind of in perpetuity.
But it is important for station security purposes that in, like, emergency situations, the like station security and other things need the ability to say, no, we actually own this and we're getting into this place.
Right.
Like you can't keep us out.
Right.
Because you don't technically own it, and there is clauses that allow us to get in there, because if we don't, then the station might blow up. Kind of things.
Okay.
Well. Anyone else want to do anything while I think about how to spin this?
Yeah. You guys have like your funds are running a little low. You guys have made some pretty big purchases, getting things set up, and so you might want to think about another job, or some other source of funding.
Yeah,
All right.
I guess another job, maybe one that actually like doesn't end in disaster.
Yeah, the ASIYAH is almost ready for not looking like a weird egg. Going so you could look for something that leverages the power of the ship of that ship, as opposed to little Yippee, little Starlight. Sorry,
Little Starlight.
All right, what you guys want to do? You guys want to try to find works? Usually Finder works, right?
I could get us some more.
Yeah, we probably need money.
One or the other of us.
Whatever plan I come up with.
Did you want to know this time? Yeah, well,
My jobs are usually a specific type because of the people that I've known, but
I'll need both to put out feelers, and that way we'll have options.
I mean,
yeah, go ahead and you calling upon your contacts.
Yep.
For that, yeah, go ahead and make a larceny roll, because you're not trying to accomplish crime necessarily.
I don't think any of mine are exactly above the board people.
Yeah.
I'd say humanity? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think like how to talk to people.
Why don't you have Dotson pilot on? Oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong way. Looking at the wrong thing. Sorry.
I know, right?
I mean, if you are specifically looking for crime jobs, that would be larceny.
I might just do that.
Most of my stuff is crime jobs, unfortunately.
Yeah, if you want to do a teamwork roll to come up with some crime jobs, that is a thing y'all can do.
What? After cutting?
Yeah, cunning.
Oh, good. I love cutting. Always cutting.
The dice currently gave me, so
I got 2.
yeah, fucking nothing.
Alrighty.
Got an 8.
Oh shit, I lied. I got 1.
Okay, 3 successes. So are you looking for a Starlight scale job or leveraging the ASIYAH?
How do you feel like? Because I personally don't feel good about leveraging the ASIYAH.
I don't either. Not yet.
Yeah,
We're not ready yet.
it's almost on. It's not ready yet.
But that's Starlight.
The speed of the Starlight is, a really useful thing.
Yeah.
It has saved our butts a little bit here and there.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you put you put the feelers out for another job, and you
Believe we've proven we own
I mean, you
reliable.
that's the problem. It's like you kept your mouth shut, and that goes a good long way.
We did our best to do a job, and we had a valid reason why it couldn't be completed.
I mean, my guys know I'm solid. I think maybe.
Actually,
Lily?
your guy gets back to you and says,
Which one?
I got her guy.
Took it off.
Vega's guy comes back to you and says, actually, now that you mention it, my contact with the last job did kind of mention that if you were going to be active in the area, they might want to. They said they might want a meeting to discuss a related job.
Sounds good.
So I can get that set up pretty quick. They've got a representative on station now that's in port for a couple of days, so I can maybe set up a breakfast meeting.
All right, sounds good. Who doesn't like breakfast?
Yeah, they don't. They kind of. I think they want to talk with everyone who was involved.
Okay. Yeah. And we'll be there.
So yeah, all right. I'll get it set up. Yeah. Okay, so you guys got that meeting set up. What about everyone else?
I'm just kind of,
Can we do it? All right.
you know, I try not to do this kind of stuff. I try not to just like stalk people. Oh, we're running out of time, and I owe her money, so I'm pretty sure she wants to talk to me anyway. So let's find her. I just realized I owe her an ass ton. The ministry borrowed from her.
Yes.
That's why I knew about her in the first place.
Technically, it was a donation that they made. It was you got from the impression that you got. It was a donation made in order to set up hey, if you're ever in trouble again, look at this sweet pile of money.
Then we have obviously we have access to this.
So there's no technical obligation at the moment. It was a first one's free kind of situation.
Okay, well,
Those are always safe.
well, as the man in charge, I guess it's my job to go meet our creditors. Four successes.
4 successes on dowsing, and dowsing just sort of like lets you know where they are. Right?
I know where they are in what direction.
Right.
And with that.
Yeah, you kind of your senses pull you down to lower level of the station. You're sifting through like all of the like tiny little bolt holes and like closed off alleys that people have turned into living spaces. Progressively lesser and less savory accommodations where kind of like the lower class and the people who kind of some of the people who made their way to absolute zero and then couldn't really find work or just fell on bad times. And now they're stuck here, kind of lives. And so you get near the bottom of the station, where you kind of hit this. It's a rapid shift in accommodations. You sense a larger area that has been. You sense like it has a cohesiveness to it, as of like, this place. In like, with the rest of the place around it, should by all accounts be subdivided up into a bunch of little things, but this place is a cohesive whole of a unit that is more like a house size. And you see kind of vaguely in sitting behind a pretty luxurious looking chair and desk scenario, you see this woman in her like late 30s, very well put together, not necessarily like high fashion. Like she looks like she lives here, but she's not covered in grease and stuff.
Right.
Like she looks like she has access to a working shower, kind of thing. You just sort of get that impression of her. You get this impression of her that she's down there in this like carved out, actually like nice living space.
I'm gonna guess she's well within my attunement range. There's no way.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So next thing's next. She is psionic. What is she? Let's find out.
Let's do a sight.
Let's point at her. Let's find out if she's magic.
Point at her screen.
Ooh. Okay, one. Just the one.
Nope, not Scion.
Okay.
Not a Scion. Not Psi-active. You don't even think she's a latent.
Interesting. All right. Hey, who wants to get all strapped up and mean looking and go down to the bottom? I gotta go talk to Kimmy Goodwin.
I don't know how me looking, but yeah.
No, we can be pretty mean looking if we walk all like, I know what we're doing. Yeah, Yeah, we're a bunch of.
We could do this.
All right.
I've been around enough intimidating guys.
Yeah, I realize now. I don't want to.
No, I don't want to risk being on the station around.
I don't.
Strangers with like grumpy diseases might want to touch
Mostly,
that.
and I worry up there. I don't. I mean, I'm sure they're genetically reinforced to be very healthy, but I don't know. Maybe.
I'll come along through.
I would appreciate that because we might need exfiltration very.
I was also going to say that there's really nothing to get somebody intimidated by the threat of being able to really make sure that I can space you and no one will ever know.
Yeah. So this person is, as far as I understand it, I just sensed her up. She would, unless she has some nonsense I don't understand. She's just a guy. Like, she's just human.
Okay.
Now, she might be surrounded. She might be rich. She's just human. And this should just be a social call. So.
Okay, just look intimidating.
Yeah, just look like you're serious business people. So that's what we're here.
Fake.
We're here about business. Is everyone okay? I'm not like hijacking anyone else's thing right now, am I?
Now good.
I figured 2 days. I figure I should probably figure this out before it's 2 days before the adjuster gets here. I feel kind of guilty so at least I realize I should have done this like a week ago. All right, to the lifts.
Okay. Yeah, you guys head out to the lifts, down to the lower station. You kind of, you go to like the level where this place is, which is, like I said, pretty far down. There's a lot of like maintenance, the engineering, industrial stuff, and then this kind of like rat maze of like people who have just like carved up this place, put up walls. And you have a good sense of where this person is and like how to get to them. Eventually your senses lead you to kind of like, it's not what I would call an open space, but it's more of like it's kind of like a larger communal space where like a couple of different like families or social groups areas kind of converge. And your sense tells you that you essentially have to walk into this person's house to get to where you need to go to actually get to Kimmy's place.
Wow.
Like, she doesn't have a door
That makes
that
sense.
leads to where she is. Like, you have to actually you sense a little bit into the future, like, oh, you have to go into multiple people's living spaces to get where she is.
Activated the mind link. I'm just in case something stupid happens. Okay. And alertness. Good stuff. All right. Now I know something very bad is if I'm about to do something horrifyingly bad or stupid.
Also, I do have danger signs.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah, thankfully. Yeah, I do too. And on top of that, magic psychic powers tell me something bad's about to happen. So first things first.
Mm-hmm.
And on the first door of the person, I'm not just going to walk through someone's house. So
I mean, that's
we're about to go through the process of saying, we're going to do this dance. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you knock on the door. You hear like kind of the sounds of shuffling on the other side. And the person who's opened it is an adolescent girl, who kind of just like wipes some sleep out of her eye, as she says, hello?
Kimmy, we're here to see Miss Goodwin.
She doesn't live here.
And I
Give me a persuasion roll.
Claire. It's a teenager. I can do this.
mostly I'm attacking her coming at that weird tonality that she can't not say anymore because her brain's fried through that's 4 hits.
4 hits? Okay. That overcomes her integrity. She's like, oh, okay. Come in.
I do make note in the mind. It's like she's messed up by the thing. That's that noise she makes. Can't not.
Really nice.
Withdrawal.
Things like to get stuck on me.
3 successes. Okay, yeah, you examine her. She has that OCD. Like she's got it pretty bad. Like you're sort of peeling away at it, and you're like, oh, when they start them young, it's so much worse.
Well, for usual. Thought viruses. Well, yeah, we'll move on to the next person.
Yeah, you basically make your way through this person's living space. You exit out the back door to another hallway, and you get to where you have the next person's house that you have to invade, and there are 3 people with guns standing in front of it.
Hi, I'm Asher Golden from Golden Ministries. I'd like to speak to Kimmy Goodwin, please.
Do you have an appointment?
No, I don't.
Then you can't talk to Kimmy Goodwin. You can't talk to Miss Goodwin.
All right, how do I make an appointment?
She only speaks with level followers of a certain level. I think you know that.
I do.
She's a very private individual.
Even if the matter of finances are involved?
She speaks with... she has a relationship with the current chaplain regarding that matter.
Yes, my employee. So, he would like to set up an appointment in that case.
Well, when we hear from him, we'll certainly...
Hey, Sam?
Yeah?
Tell these gentlemen you'd like to make an appointment with Kimmy Goodwin as soon as possible on a matter of finance.
Sir, are you sure that's a good idea?
Absolutely. Do it, Sam.
Blessed is his father, son. He says, okay, he says, I need to talk to Miss Goodwin about the other donation that she said was a possibility. And Mr. Golden here is my employer, and he certainly needs to be in charge of this transaction. As so I don't have the authority to talk on these matters anymore, right?
Absolutely not.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you very much, Sam. You have done a wonderful thing. Thank you. And try to, just go have a drink, bud. Click. All right. We good?
I'm like, make a call.
Oh.
And
in my head, it's like, it was only, listen, we were either going to do this fast or slow, and I don't feel like fucking going through the Ulm circle 3,000 times.
Yeah, he goes into the door, waits a couple of minutes, and says, all right, right this way, sir. And they open the door for you. They lead you through a couple more places. Pretty much everyone's house that you get to, it has at least one armed person in it. And go ahead and make your roll for danger sense.
Oh boy.
And whatever you have.
I knew that was already going off as like you probably shouldn't do this. You probably should. Yeah. I got that. I was just
roll for danger sense for edges.
Like briefly.
If it has one, I thought it was. I just thought it was a heads up.
It's like, oh yeah, you're heading into a dangerous situation.
Cool. Yeah, got it.
Yeah, and your alertness is like, violence is very likely imminent.
Imminent. Oh dear me.
Yes.
That's fair.
Increases attributes related to target's resilience. Yeah, I think I'm.
Don't worry, I'll turn on the old save point, kids. Ain't no one getting shot today unless we need to.
Right.
But yeah, you actually, as they start to lead you, you feel you're expecting them to take you down that alley. They're taking you down a different alley.
Oh, interesting. They're diverting from.
Yeah, they're not taking you to Kimmy Goodwin's.
Guys, they're about to try to kill us. I think I think they're about to try to shoot us. They're not taking us where we're supposed to be going. So what do we want
I
to?
mean, I could.
You just want to open a hole and dump and fall through, or we want to make them fall through a hole? What do we want to do here?
Easily make them fall through one.
Just put them somewhere safe.
But where there's no escape.
Trashy.
Yeah, I could probably do that, I would imagine.
I mean, or cut their guns in half with a portal. I don't know. Can you do that?
It doesn't really.
That's real hard.
Yeah, that
I knew I shouldn't have looked at comics.
that would be a much bigger risk to their safety than me just dropping them.
Listen, put a pin in it. Just put a pin in it.
Sure.
I trust you.
So yeah, they are leading you. They lead you into a hallway with another similar looking door. Let's say, wait here, please.
Okay, so we're in an alleyway.
You're in basically one of these like carved out little alleyways that has been sort of like constructed out of like scrap material.
So there's like no cover or anything.
Not in this particular, not an old kill box alley.
Yeah.
So what I'm about to do is I am going to do mind scan to see how many thinking things are within medium range of me right now.
Make that roll.
I have put stoicism on me. Did I?
One dot. Every success and it's teams.
All right, 2 hits.
Okay. Yeah, there are 6 mines, and you like feel their relative position behind these scrap walls. So there's 3 on this side, 3 on this side.
We're in a kill box. Let's get out of here. They're about to just shoot us. Oh, if you want to make them shoot each other through funny portals, yeah, please do that. Yes, a million times, yes, please.
Okay. Go ahead and make that multi-portal roll. Actually, let's roll initiative first.
Yeah.
No,
It's for the children.
I'm not.
We're doing this for the kids. Now it's personal.
don't fuck me right now.
And if we get shot, I'm sorry, I guess.
Okay, so one spot. Two. Okay. All right.
You sit next to me. Oh, my dice for shit.
You and the two of you and the bad guys are tied. So roll 1d10 for me, please.
Wow.
All right.
That's fine.
Bad guys go first. All right. I need everyone to roll defense.
Okay, that is your highest defense resilience attribute. Cool. I'm certainly glad I just did that.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
Oh.
Oh, dang, y'all.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, that gave me nothing.
All right, so you have a base of 1.
I have a base, like my defense is a 2 now.
Okay.
And if we have a base of 1, then I...
Oh, and remember that your soft armor adds enhancement to this.
Yes.
Okay, so I have 2.
So I got 2 successes. I have a base of 1.
Mm-hmm. So you have 3 plus what? Do you have any soft armor?
Yeah. I know I do. It's kind of what it is.
Probably the...
Yeah, it's the same that everyone else has.
yeah, so then you'd have 2 soft armor.
Cool. 5.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Does psionic power and armor, they don't stack?
They don't.
Okay, so it's whatever's better.
Yeah, whatever source of enhancement is better.
Then that just...
3? Okay. Okay. So yeah, they're as you guys are kind of like, what kind of fancy shit are you doing? Like slits in the wall open up and gunfire just like crossfires. Alex and Damian are able to like get down in time. The two of you take an injury and the level of injury as bullets just rain down on you.
Sons of bitches.
Take a bruised.
Yep. That piece of clothing we're wearing, if you're wearing the same thing, we all have one.
Yeah. You can take it on.
Well, that's
right. Take it on your hard eye.
So our armor just got
Well, and then it would be one of you who would go next, because you all time on this.
How armed am I, right? Oh, I have my short shot gauntlet.
Yeah.
Would you like to go? Do you have anything? Okay, go for it.
I would like to use Burst to fuzz out all their guns for a round as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
Or I assume they have some kind of...
Yeah, I mean they're mostly using slug throwers, but even like it's the fucking future, so they all have like little computer chips and like regulators.
Even if it doesn't disable them, it'll at least make them
Yeah,
look reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, it's a laser gauntlet. I forget I have a laser beam on my arm.
Oh my god. Well, unfortunately...
Yeah, that gives you enhancement.
So that is 3 success. Well, 1 success plus the 2 enhancement. So 3 total.
Okay, so yeah, what's the...
So basically, they'll have an increased difficulty of with the number of successes.
Okay, so does that affect a single like thing, or is like how does that adjudicate out? So yeah, because it's
So yeah, that's a single point. Yeah, you
a
see.
single point, so you can fuzz out one of their gunnies.
So what's the in that case? Now that I realize that. Instead of fuzzing out their guns, I want to use that to. I assume the way behind us was locked in some way.
Yeah, there was a ka-chunk.
Well, in that case, I want to fuzz out that lock so we can exit.
Yeah, you fuzz out. There's
Or disrupt.
yeah, there was like a mag lock that will apply to it. So you're able to disrupt that, and the door like opens. What about so who goes next?
Sure. I gotta find the bullet hole of the guy who shot, like the closest guy, the one that actually contacted me, and I stick my side gauntlet and fire. Okay, and I yeah.
Okay, making an aim roll.
Can as part of my turn, I also go step at least part way out of the hall.
No, yeah, you may take your movement back towards the door.
I hope you guys weren't standing too close together, because it's time to spray, bitch.
Okay, you're gonna do a spray attack. Is that the one where you roll individually targets, or
I think I roll individually.
okay, yeah. So yeah, they are. I mean, this is not a super long hallway; it's a pretty compact thing, so they would be within range of your spray.
Fucking shoots. Bad call. Oh, dang. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry.
I don't think that's true.
Admin line?
Okay,
Against the first guy?
against the first guy. I mean that guy was like lining up another shot.
I'm not killing him. I'm just gonna take him out at the
I don't think you get a choice.
But just I think in this system I always get a choice whether I kill someone or not, right? Unless it's crazy.
I mean, yeah. You you have enough to hit and crit this person. I will say that.
Just crit and kill.
Crit can be the condition, right?
I will say that like you're firing through a wall.
All right, I'll just hit him once.
Yeah. Okay.
And pin that guy down.
Okay. He was super pinned down. Yeah.
Next boy, less bad. If there's like 2 of them, 3 of them.
There are you know that there are 3 on each side.
Okay, so I'll hit the 3 on my side, and this one will only hit for 4.
4. Okay. Like yeah, you can do damage to him as well.
On him, and 5 on the other guy, and that'll be a 1 tap.
Yeah. So you just launch some lights through that thing.
Yeah, I make it very clear that I know where they are, and I'm not happy with them.
Like yeah, these like scrap hallways don't even count as like hard armor or cover because they're so flimsy. So you just the orb and light them up. Who goes next?
Damian. They already had.
What is the exit point of this portal?
Each of these portals are going to be exiting right onto the other side of each other, essentially. So the guys that are shooting from hallways here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
These guys that are shooting on this side, their portal is exiting, well, pretty much into the faces of the guys on the other side and vice versa.
Okay. All right. Okay. So they're skipping us and shooting each other. Gotcha. Noted. All right. Yeah. Make that roll.
Oh, so fucking over. Didn't want to have to show force.
Ooh. Momentum?
Momentum.
Are you spending for enhancement or to make it a failure or success?
To make a failure a success, please.
Okay. Yeah. So, because you have to spend successes to make multiple portals, you're only making one of these. So basically, you're making an entrance and an exit portal from one side, basically, from their shooting, and then they're going to be shooting their buddies in the back.
So I can do that. Well, that's fine.
So you make that. Who goes next?
Yes.
Note that the bad guys have already gone this round.
So Vega's.
Yeah, again, that's me. That's about to happen. Have we? You opened the door, right?
Yeah, the door's open.
Just gonna go out the door.
You're just taking a movement action to get out.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't want to get shot again, but I also really don't want to kill a bitch unless I gotta.
Okay. So yeah, you head back out. Top of the round. These guys, these guys on this, they say, as they're getting zorted, and then like they fire again. So yeah, half of their shots get wasted, but the other half is going to be coming your way. Towards
I'm gonna waste the shots of the ones that there's the most guys on. Still.
No, it's still 3 and 3.
Oh, okay.
Because he just kind of tagged these guys.
Got it.
Well, okay. Do you want to complete his work or pepper up the other side?
Complete his work.
Okay.
I have no compulsion.
Okay.
I have no.
Essentially, those guys, their buddies, they're the ones that got zotted. Their buddies shoot them in the back, and that's the thing that happens.
Should have chosen a higher path, boys.
Roll defense again. You guys are out of the hallway.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
They're fine. We're choosing to make it a thing.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
That's gonna actually be the same as it was before.
Okay. Yeah. You guys. Yeah. You guys take another point of damage. They actually got a pretty good roll. So this one actually like sinks into your flesh, but you take it on your hard.
Yeah.
However.
Never been shot.
Quit having that as a goal. That's what happens when you don't stay focused.
Yeah.
So you guys are backing up into the hallway, and as you guys are like turning to run, you see the 2 other people with guns who didn't lead you, are turning the corner, and we're going to shoot at you.
Well, fuck you.
I mean, I feel less and less bad about all this because we did just come down here like normal, dude. Yeah, we strong-armed a little. Like, it's not like turn us into fucking hamburger.
All right, so roll defense. Fuck.
Y'all could have just been nice, and I would have thought y'all had just something to hide, but I wasn't going to start killing people.
Yeah, so that's 3.
So 3 total?
Yeah.
Okay, and 1, you just didn't get shit?
Shit.
Okay.
Maybe we get a momentum at least?
Yeah, that does mean...
Do you have at least the one... Well, yeah, I don't have shit either, but you said we all have a defensive one, and then your soft armor.
You have to get successes.
You have to get your synth even gets... Oh, it's enhanced.
Oh, okay, yeah, in that case, I just...
Sorry.
I fucked up too. I rolled junk, so...
Okay.
In that case, I just had to put 1.
So yeah, then to the basically these two pull their guns on you and both shoot you. You both take each point of damage. So you take
Where are they?
you take it on the hard. I mean, they're about the same distance as the end of the hallway that you just got out of.
Like,
Short.
would I?
Short range.
Oh, good.
That is the good range. That's the best range.
You know, I've always wanted to try my LGS.
So that's all the bad guys go. Alex or Asher can have a go.
Go first if you want.
Yeah. Let's. How are the guys who got shot and lasered doing?
Not they're down to count.
They don't feel like doing this anymore. That's good. That's good for them. That was good. All right. So the other sides are getting the Evangelion beams or whatever the fuck. The Zorbs. Jump.
The other thing I could do. I probably should have done reinforce instead of stoicism. Oh well.
7.
Oh yeah. That guy do as damage as you want him to be.
He's as damaged as I want. I take it all back. You shot me. Fuck off.
Okay, that's like fun as I thought it could be.
Like, I didn't give up on anger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's just a straight up. That's just nothing. There's no botches anymore, right?
No.
Ultra.
All right, fuck this.
So that guy got real lucky.
Okay, so you failed that roll?
Yeah, I think I'm done though, right? Does that stop it if I?
No, you're still making individual rolls on these people.
That guy's also.
That's what the spray tag is about. I'm pretty sure the spray tag has like a drawback to it.
Yeah, it's just I take a negative to my. I think I just don't have any soft armor. No, that's right. I don't have any soft armor, or I lose 2 soft armor.
Gotcha. Okay.
So my armor basically gives me nothing if I roll even successful. So I was wrong, but I got shot. Doesn't matter. 7 from each.
Yeah. So you take out 2 of them.
Want to keep going?
There's one guy. There's one guy in the on one side of the kill wall, and then 2 guys back in. Like you guys heard the gunshots coming all the way that your friends went.
Oh well, I do do a quick help. Y'all all right?
Oh, yeah. They're going to be at war as they're about to be. You're a shotgun rack.
Who goes next?
Oh, yeah.
I want to get Vega her revenge.
Okay.
Well, let's see if I can do this. So it would be close. I got to get close.
Yeah, I mean you can take your movement to get into close range.
Yep. Basically, I want to dash down. I want to do because I have to get them in close combat. So I want to grab, and I'm just gonna basically fuck with their balance, like their inner ear.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like no sense of balance and are just off kilter.
And all right, roll that power.
That's what I'm gonna do. Difficulty equal to target stamina.
They have a 2.
Okay. So I just roll. Do I still roll side with my knowledge?
Yeah, you roll
side with my LGS.
Yeah, you have to roll side with your LGS.
And so I make sure. Well, I rolled shit. Momentum?
You would have to spend 2 in order to get that.
Yeah, let's go. Spend it.
Dude, fuck it. Okay, so you get a basic success on that.
Okay. Let's see. English to any defense factions. Be in touch. Hurt, disorient. Yeah, what? Disorient. Make them feel messed up. Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay, what is the mechanical effects of them getting messed up?
Basically it poses a complication. But it was all the pain and the loss of function.
Okay, noted. All right. So who goes next? I think Asher and Damian are left to go.
Probably also good.
Alpha.
Chunks that shotgun. Do you want to go?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, and then shoot with my shotgun at the guy you just brain scrambled.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot. That is 2 successes plus 4 enhancements. So
Yeah, that is enough to hit and crit this person, which is enough to take them out. Yeah, so he gets real brain staggeringly, and then he gets fucking shot. Are you killing them? Okay. So yeah, just a big old chunk of them.
Spaceship destroyed to the kill box.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking cognito hazarding children, trying to put us in kill boxes for trying to do business.
Mm-hmm.
That's no good.
All right, we might have lost of patience here.
And then so that's the lead would be Damian.
How many people are still up?
There are 2 people still up. There's one in the hallway, one that way, and then one behind the kill box wall.
And I'm just pointing where he.
Well, I guess these two are gonna, in theory, they're gonna kill sulk with me again.
They're gonna kiss.
Their guns are in it. That's that shit out. Line up holes. Yeah, their guns are gonna kiss each other's symbols if I have my way with it. Okay.
That's so.
Damn. Why? We're doing so
What are we?
junk.
Nothing.
No.
All right, and
What
you,
they're
and you are out. And you are out of momentum. All right, you get momentum. Would you like to make this bad? Yeah, and get an additional point of momentum.
Why not?
I will do that. Yes. One.
Okay.
It's a bad idea, everybody.
So what happens with like you're in the heat of the moment, you're trying to like use like action portals, and you miscalculate, and you open up the portals, but like one of them is like right by you and Asher, and then like through it you can see like a room full of these guys, and they're looking surprised and starting to pull their guns.
Oh, there's a lot more of them.
Noted.
Oh, fuck.
Maybe about like 10 more guys in this like kind of like bigger room, and they are in the process of like, oh.
And as I see that, it's like, did anyone bring a grenade?
So I think that's everyone. So top of the round.
And I'm not like my cyberpunk character. I am not loaded with grenades.
Like a bomb at the final ball.
My favorite thing to do, though.
Okay. So the one that's still up in the hallway is going to be shooting at you.
I know that just murderers, but
So roll your defense, please.
God.
No, okay. So,
Four successes. Yeah, you get out of the way. The one behind the kill box wall is like, oh shit, a teleporter. And it's going to be firing at you.
that portal is still up.
And they eat shit, and completely misfire. However, like the room full of dudes shoots through the portal at the both of you.
All right, at least I got my soft armor on this.
And they also eat shit.
Okay, cool. Where? What? Everybody's me shit.
Currently, relatively, they are at short range.
Would have been an amazing defense too. Where that
Yeah, they just don't get the angles right because like the portal's at a janky action. So it's like even though it looks like they're head on, like the angle of it shoots all of the bullets up into the ceiling.
That's why I don't open portals pointing at me.
And then it's one of you two.
Make a decision as to what kind of man he wanted to be.
Would you like to go, or shall I?
I will put off this decision.
Well, I'm gonna shoot that other guy in the hall.
Do I want to Zot 10 men? I think I do.
Wait. Shoot me. Yeah, they're rude. That's 3 + 4, 7.
Okay, yeah, you take this guy out.
Yeah. Okay, so do we want to do 10 rolls, or do we want to figure out some way to just aggregate this situation, or...
Okay, I will say that while they are like a short distance away from you.
Okay, they're not. Okay, they're spread out
They're
enough.
spread out enough. Only like 4 of them are like you. There's a cluster of 4 that seem like the most like spray worthy.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to very casually spray them, and then step out from in front of the portal where they can shoot me.
That's a good idea.
And as I do that, I just look at Damian. It's like,
can we not have this happen?
this was upsetting. This upset me.
Well, times.
Okay, so that is
5 on. Yeah, that takes one of them out. Yeah, takes one of them out.
Oh, good shit. Okay, cool. So basically, okay, so take one out,
Yeah.
and I take one out. So
Yeah.
It just,
Through the portal.
and then I casually step away.
Yeah, you get out. You try and get out there. Okay, so that's you. That's you. Who wants to go next? Who goes next? I mean, I would suggest Damian.
Damian, so you...
Yeah, I gotta fix my fucking mistake. I mean, it's really just me closing.
Yeah, he was really.
Close that up for us.
You shut down all the portals, and that's not a thing anymore.
Well, I could tell you where she actually is, and we can go there now, since apparently we're just doing urban combat.
Sir, why not?
You want to get patched up before we do this?
Are there people coming to shoot us right now? Because I believe there's someone coming to shoot us right now because they know when we are.
I was just going to...
I was worried. That's all. I'm just worried.
Oh, I just killed 2 people. Anyway.
Where am I taking us?
Yeah, you can mind link. Hold on, let me. Where's look? Who got the book?
The core?
Yeah,
That's
the side. Aeon book. Yeah, there we go. Let me see. So, you can pass the information on telepathically, which would. The members of someone other, if familiar or remembered. Yeah. Given that you're you still have the access thing, usually this would be a familiar connection, so it'd be a +2 difficulty to open up a portal, directly to Kevin. Okay.
I think you can do it.
I'm rolling my dice in 2 batches right now. Well, that already for. Because I think that's part of what's fucking me up. Okay.
Okay.
That's definitely part of what's fucking me up, because I couldn't. Small hands.
I hate when they spill out of your... I want to...
Yeah. All right, good.
Okay, I think we got it then. Sounds it.
That
6.
is it?
2, 4, 5, 6.
Snap 6.
Yeah, absolutely. You refocus all of the portals into a single one that takes you directly into that office. And now, where she be?
Well, you do that. Really?
And I'll definitely say y'all can all take your movement actions to
And I do shit.
to get into the portal and get into that room there.
Miss Goodwin.
She looks at all of you very quickly, kind of is obviously trying to get her composure, and say, "To what do I owe this home invasion?"
I don't know. You're the one who told your men to murder me in the streets, so I decided I should come and explain to you why that was a really, really, really bad decision. It was just supposed to be conversation. Money.
She looks like she's trying to think of things to say, and it is difficult for her. You seems to have you kind of stun locked her a little bit for some reason.
Oh.
And if you want to roll Frilly and I reflexively.
Yes.
So while she's doing that, I'm going to just take a feet across from her and slide the track across from, and just point at her with my side gauntlet.
Just 1 success, but I do want to move closer to her.
Oh, she is just like a bag of hamsters in her head. Oh,
we're still all connected. So yeah, you guys know too.
I see. So you've been overindulging in it too.
Yes. Don't you know? He says, the protocol for the mantra. If unexpected scions show up, then we're supposed to kill you all. That's the way that is the proper process. but this is not how it's supposed to go. You're all supposed to be dead. Well, it is the eternal. It is the eternal mantra. It's always been.
So at some point, someone printed this and handed it. Who?
I need you to make a persuasion roll.
While he's doing that, I just want to be close enough to put my hand really on.
Let's kind of clear up them hamsters.
Yeah.
Get them hamsters out her head so she can talk us straight.
Boy.
Share any mental and physical illness. The quantum flux.
She will resolve. So you like she's like obviously discombobulated, and you basically pass on try and push some healing, and you just hit a fucking wall.
I was gonna try to restore template.
Whatever is going on in her head is the equivalent of a quantum flux disease.
Fuck!
It is uncurable by Vitakinesis alone. As you're like trying to
Pull my hand.
interact with her, like that like massive confusion just seems to like clear in her head, and she is darting her hands to the desk. We need to roll initiative then.
Oh, I'm gonna make a note.
Oh.
Well, shit's getting real. I would take an action to turn on some quantum sense. Since we're in an
Yeah, this is a power.
I'm not getting any yet. I'm not stopping her.
All right, that's everybody. Hold on. Fuck. So, she, like her vision clears up. She's like filled with like a clarity of purpose, like something in the machinery that is the virus that is controlling her. Like a response condition resolves, and she like darts into her like her hand like into her desk, and like there is you definitely feel just like a mechanical thing happen as she like pushes a button or something, and the very elaborate looking printing press that's sort of like in the corner of the room starts spinning up, and like extra gears in the process start to like disengage and re-engage, as a pulse of really nasty feeling energy starts to go out, and you begin to hear the sound of screams, and gunshots start erupting from the other areas in this nest of people. Fucking psycho. And that is where we're going to end this session.
Oh, what a cliffhanger. Oh, my guilt. My terrible guilt.
Yeah, it turns out medic viruses are really fucking nasty.
And this is something Asher had to
And we're all learning.
learn for the rest of his life.
Yeah, if one of those gets into a population, then real bad things can happen. But anyway, if you like to support the show and the channel, you can go to patreon.com/simulacra studios, chat with us, support us, potentially roleplay with us, see the new upcoming, not sure when it's coming out in relation to this episode dropping, Aberrant War Project, which will be a Patreon exclusive for a time being. You can check out the show notes for what our cast is up to, and see us next week for the result of these decisions.
Is the mimetic virus capital?
It's always cap.
I think for some level it's always capital.
All right, bye, everyone.